Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Ryan Goware, and today we are exploring a once Petaling Jaya legend that's been more or less forgotten. But never mind, today we are going to remember it. So let's check out if Jaya Shopping Centre is dead or alive. Let's go. Jaya Shopping Centre is located at the bustling Section 14, a unique area that houses both commercial and residential area. At one side, you have the shop houses here starting from this McDonald's, and you even have the largest IT hub in PJ, which is the PJ Digital Mall. And just across the street, you have the commercial office towers of PJ 33. And then at the other entrance of the Jaya Shopping Centre, you have a completely different view. Residential terrace houses. So yeah, a very happening place, but is Jaya Shopping Centre just as happening? So it's located in a super mature, densely populated neighborhood. This Jaya Shopping Centre isn't just some isolated out-of-the-way mega mall. No, this is a community mall. It's always been right smack dab in the middle of things, drawing in the local crowd. Driving into the car park, it's 3 ringgit and 50 cents for the first 3 hours in the mall, about 1 ringgit for an hour. Okay lah, right? Coming into the car park, it's full of cars, but not to the brim that you can't find any car parks or that you need to wait in queue. Now, before we jump to the next part of this video, I would like to seek your help. You see, most of the people who are watching these videos are not subscribed to the channel, and I would love to have a few seconds of your time to just gently tap that like, subscribe and notification button. It would really help to make this channel grow. And thank you so much for your help. And with that, here's a picture of a cat. Some of you might be thinking, Jaya Shopping Centre? Ryan, that's just a regular mall. First, I can tell you're not from PJ. And secondly, here lies the tale. Because before it was this thick modern structure that appeared, it was Jaya Supermarket. And let me tell you, its story is anything but regular, with a lot of drama. So grab a popcorn, and as usual, let's start with the grandfather's story. Before Jaya Shopping Centre, there was Jaya Supermarket. The original Jaya Supermarket was built way back in 1974. Can you imagine? The OG of PJ malls. It was built even earlier than Subang Parade. I think it's like part of the Sei Dai Kin Mong of Malaysia earliest malls, at least according to me lah. It was in the same era as Ampang Park Complex, Campbell Complex and Sungai Wang Plaza. Indeed, it's a real landmark. People had memories here, grew up shopping here, and grow old coming here. That is just how significant this place is. It was a proper institution and a hang-out place or even a weekend getaway for many PJ folks back then. But there aren't many history about this place that I could really find online, at least of Jaya Supermarket. So if you guys are familiar, do chip in down in the comment section below and keep those beautiful memories alive in words. Then came the dark clouds. Fast forward to 2009, the original Jaya Supermarket building was being torn down, earmarked for a brand new redevelopment. But something went horribly, tragically wrong. On May 28, 2009, the building collapsed during demolition. 7 laborers lost their lives. 7, just like that. And an investigation later found mistakes in the demolition process, and that the contractor apparently didn't even have proper approval for the demolition. It was a huge, heartbreaking controversy that shook the entire community. It was a stark reminder of the importance of safety and proper procedures in construction. And the memory of that day still lingers for many Petaling Jaya folks. And that's the heavy, undeniable history waving on this very spot. But as they say, from the ashes, a phoenix rises. Or in this case, a new shopping centre. Jaya Shopping Centre officially reopened its doors in April 2014. A brand new 7-story lifestyle mall. They said they were aiming for a rich retail experience, strong community ties and family values. And well, I will let you guys be the judge whether they have fulfilled that aim? Besides, a good chunk of the original tenants even came back. Talk about loyalty. So, how is it faring, you ask? Is it like a ghost town, a relic of the past like its other three Sei Dai Ting Wong? Or is it still alive and kicking like your newborn baby? Let's take a look. Coming into the LG floor, because the other two floors are basically basement car parks, the LG floor is mainly F&B outlets. Most of the shops I can see here are still open. And you have the Jaya grocer, yeah, very apt for Jaya Shopping Centre. Previously, it was Cold Storage. The last day of 2019 was also the last day for it. But towards the end of the corridor, just beside the Jaya grocer, you can see that there are some shops that are empty and shuttered, showing some signs of deterioration already. Now, I gotta be fair, here's the thing. While some new bigger malls have popped up in the vicinity, Jaya Shopping Centre seems to have found its niche. It's not trying to be a massive sprawling destination mall like some others. It's just a neighborhood mall. It caters to the immediate community, but is it serving its purpose right? Keep in mind that the time of me walking here in the mall is Saturday evening around 5 p.m. And honestly, the crowd is not a lot, if there's even one to begin with. Just a sprinkle of a few people moving here and there. And coming up to the ground floor, it seems to be looking less empty now that they have this bazaar occupying the central atrium area. Now, after refurbishing, they have this glass roof at the top that just lets the sunlight to shine through. Good move, I feel, making the whole place looks really bright and not dead like other less traffic mall in Cheras. Aside from that, you have the coffee chains here and also a few eateries, and you have the two entrances that are from either the commercial side or residential side, whichever that you pick. But still not many people can be seen here, and of course the sign of deterioration is even further in the ground floor, and of course the sign of deterioration can be seen here as well, as there are some shops which have been shuttered as well. You notice the lobby area paint is different? I like how creative they are, how they paint the walls of the lift lobby area with different colors to differentiate the different levels. Now, ground floor is the last level that I could say with a decent amount or decent number of shoppers, because as the higher we go, the less footfall it has. Walking up to the first, second and third floor, you can barely see anyone walking about. But what I like is that at least they have music playing at the background. And just listen to this music. Isn't it just relaxing? Like breathing a bit of life into this place, but somehow walking here with so little footfall, it kind of make the music seem a little bit poignant. But what do you guys think? Some interesting places to point out in this mall is this Chapter 1 bookstores. Wow, look at this. How long has it been here? Seems so antiquated now. I mean, it seems like it's not doing quite well, or perhaps they are moving because some of the shelves here are emptied. And then the Mr. DIY in this mall is a little bit special. They occupy most of one part of the level 3, and it's pretty cool because it's not like inside a shop. I'll just show you what I mean. It's like occupying the walkway as well. And then also there's this vegetarian buffet restaurant. I mean, most unlikely place to find such a restaurant, but hey, I mean, it looks pretty clean and pretty hygienic. One thing I noticed common across all the floor is the back area here. It's always empty and kind of dim. Look, at the bottom floor, it's mostly offices or appointment-based shops, so I can kind of understand why they're empty. But at level 3, which is the closest to the Mr. DIY, gosh, Anytime Fitness gone, even Daiso found it hard to survive here, and I guess Toast is being, well, tossed out. There's also another classic store here called University Bookstores, because they literally sell books related to higher education. Walking in here felt like I've been transported back to 2010s, the horrifying days and yet somehow nostalgic days of uni and A-level years. Flipping through the further maths book relieved memories of the horror I faced in the exam, yet the beauty of those carefree era. Any one of you felt this kind of emotional trigger coming back to some of the old shops here? However, once you step onto level 4, it starts to get a little bit more lively again. You have the TGV cinema here, so you can see people flocking to watch the latest movies. Also, you have this it's arena. Some of the letters dropped off. Judging from the dropped letters, felt like this place has been left closed for some time. I kepo a bit lah, so I went on their Facebook to check, and I found that the last post from their Facebook was they were gonna close until October 2024. I guess it got extended? I'm not sure. Also, you have this arcade area to while your time while waiting for your movie to start. So pretty cool place to watch a movie. But there are signs that the mall is not doing that well, because as I seen from some of the commented by some of you guys in my past videos, that whenever you see shopping malls with furniture expo or carpet expo, that means that the mall is not doing good. And I could see here there are a few shops that are selling carpets and furniture, antiquated furniture. Jaya Shopping Centre is not without its challenges. Back when it first reopened, there were reports of lower occupancy than promised, especially on the higher floors. And yes, you might still see a few empty lots here and there, and also some parts which are hoarded up, especially as you go higher up. But recent news suggests that Asian Pac Holdings actually acquired Jaya Shopping Centre for 100 million ringgit recently, citing a current occupancy rate of 78%. I think that's pretty decent, but how do you feel about the mall? Is it decently occupied? Let's rate the mall. Foot traffic far and few in between, especially on the top floors. Half a star. Maintenance still well maintained. None of the escalators have turned into stairs. Just that there are some parts where it seems a little bit dim. Half a star. Occupancy rate. Yes, there are a few of the shops that are shuttered, some which are hoarded up, but I would put those at around 20%-ish. So half a star. Anchor tenant. I believe it's still going strong. There are reasons for the local community to come back. You have the groceries, you have a cinema. So 1 star. Convenience. Not really the most convenient place to get by, but still it is located just beside a road. So half a star. Overall, I think Jaya Shopping Centre is definitely not a buzzing place like Sunway Pyramid. But if you are someone like me who fancies a quiet weekend hangout spot, consider Jaya Shopping Centre. With new ownership eyeing a revamp, who knows what the future holds? Alright, that's it for this deep dive into the Jaya Shopping Centre. If you've got memories of the old Jaya supermarket, or if you're a regular here, let me know in the comments below, or let me know if we have bumped shoulders. What do you think about this mall? Do you want to know another one of the oldest malls in Malaysia and how it's doing today? Click this next video.